Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Arsenal and welcome to the match reaction for Arsenal's 3-2 loss to Manchester United at Old Trafford. Yeah, this is the game you do not want to lose. This is literally the worst game to lose against Manchester United. We started off very, very good, but we ended up losing the game, giving a penalty, which we'll come to very later. Very disappointing. I don't actually think we played badly. Let me know in the comment section on Facebook, on YouTube. Do you think we played badly today, or do you think it was just the mistakes that happened? Or do you actually think we played well today, or don't you think we played well at all? Let me know. Because personally, I didn't think we played that badly because it's an away game. We didn't create as much as we would have hoped for because, I mean, it's Manchester United and they're conceding a lot of goals. We did get the 2 goals. I think if it wasn't for that penalty, we'd have gotten the draw. They literally did nothing after we scored, and then we just gifted them the penalty, which is quite disappointing as you'd imagine. This is the one game you don't want to lose. So I've put a poll in the chat asking, if we had Cristiano Ronaldo at Arsenal, do you think we would have won that game? If we had Cristiano Ronaldo at Arsenal, would we have won that game? Because it's a massive difference. I did tell people in the previews, in the predicted lineups, I don't like this guy. He haunted me between 2007, 2008, and 2009, and he's back again to haunt us again. And he got the 2 goals and got the penalty, and they took their chance and they won the game. Disappointing results. I'm not mad, but I'm sad that we lost that game. Obviously, it's United. You don't want to lose the game. Now, the good thing is that we can bounce back immediately after a couple of days. I wouldn't have wanted an international break after this game. I want the next game. I would have wanted the next game to be on Sunday, as early as Sunday. Let's play the game and let's try to get this off our minds because, yes, you're still 5th, but Tottenham and United have now caught up with us. Both teams won today and we lost, which is quite disappointing. But, yeah, I don't even know what to make of this game, really. We literally give to them the 3 points, I guess. We give to them the 3 points, unfortunately. But first, let's go through the lineup that we put on, Mikel Arteta put out today. Let's do this. So obviously we had Ramsdale in goal, Gabriel, Ben White, Tomiyasu, and Tavares. Tavares surprisingly starting. I didn't expect him to start. I thought Tierney would come in for this one. In midfield, we had Thomas Partey and Elneny, another one who I didn't expect to start. I was thinking maybe if Lokonga doesn't start, it's going to be Niles to come in. But surprisingly, it was Elneny, just like he did last season at Old Trafford. In midfield, we also had Ødegaard as the number 10, Smith Rowe on the left, Martinelli on the right, Aubameyang up front. So I'd say close to 3 or 4 surprises there. Tavares, Elneny, maybe Ødegaard and Martinelli. Did not expect all of them to come in for this game. Obviously, that left on the bench, Okonkwo, Nolan on the bench, and not sure where he is. Tierney, Niles, Holding, Lokonga, Pepe, Saka, Lacazette, and Nketiah on the bench. I was hoping we wouldn't need Saka, but obviously, so we needed him. We had to bring him in. I was hoping we didn't have to bring him on. Pepe, I'm kind of worried about Pepe. Like, this is the kind of game you'd imagine you need if you're trying to look for a goalie, bring in Pepe. But we brought in Nketiah instead of Pepe. So is Pepe that bad? What has happened to Pepe? What do you guys personally think? Do you think Pepe should be getting a chance, or do you think the manager is right to just leave him out? Because I would have imagined Nketiah would not come in instead of ahead of Pepe. Because the truth is, when Nketiah comes in, he does not. I'm not like, oh wow, Nketiah is on. Let's now try and get a goal. I don't really feel that way about Nketiah. I'm pretty sure the same stands with you as well. And whenever Nketiah comes on, I don't feel any more confidence in me or feel better about the game now. Don't really think so. And after he came on, did he really have any impact? Did he really scare the likes of Maguire? I don't think so, unfortunately. So let's go through the game. So the first 2 minutes, we had like 4 corners. Like I was loving the start. We were getting corner after corner, and they were actually having to clear the corners from goal. There was a header from, I think it was Ben White, cleared by Rashford. We got another corner. Ødegaard was taking some good corners from that side. Smith was taking some good corners from the other side. We were actually looking threatening from the corners, but the moment you put United under pressure for the first 5 minutes, you need to take advantage because you see Liverpool doing it, City doing it. All those teams have scored really early on against United. That's what you need to do. But unfortunately, we didn't take advantage of that. The 7th minute, Partey did give away the ball. Ronaldo did fluff his shot though, but at that moment I was like, no, you can't let Ronaldo have this kind of chances. He'll get one and he'll score. He didn't get one. He got like 2 or 3 and he did score 2 goals. Partey then gave another ball away in the 10th minute. He was looking a bit shaky in the first 10 minutes. Aubameyang also did have a shot in the first 9 minutes. I know Aubameyang is not going to have an easy weekend. He's not going to have an easy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday right now. A lot of people are on his case. And then came the 13th minute where we got another corner, and then Emil Smith-Rowe scored. And I was like, why did he blow his whistle? Unless it's a foul, unless they check it and they find it's an Arsenal player who actually fouled De Gea, that's fine. But De Gea was stepped on by Fred. So I was like, surely they cannot disallow this goal, and they cannot disallow this goal. And it seemed like he was going to give them a goal kick. I was screaming, like, are you actually going to give them a goal kick or a free kick because we didn't foul him? At this moment, I was really mad. I was like, no, don't. I've seen this so many times at Old Trafford where we get a chance. I'm actually even seeing it on TV right now. I think this is it, where they cleared the ball, and then it fell to El Neni, and then Smith-Rowe shot the ball, and then when it went in, the referee blew the whistle, and I was like, nah, surely you cannot disallow this goal. And then the United players were onto him. The United players were also onto the referee asking for a free kick, and we did not actually foul him. But eventually they did give a goal. Very, very happy with Smith-Rowe. I think that's 5 goals already this season. What a shot, by the way. Could easily have put that off target, could easily have stopped and looked at the referee. Anything could have happened, but Smith-Rowe had the composure and the technique to finish the chance. So Smith-Rowe, as I said in my preview, he is my favorite player this season, and that still remains. He's been magnificent for us. So Smith-Rowe, I think he can leave this game with his head held high. Smith-Rowe is brilliant. So gave us the lead, and that is the one thing I wanted. We rarely take the lead at Old Trafford. And I was thinking at this stage, like, can we get a second? Because United are not good defensively. They're not good defensively at all. But we kind of took away the first 10 minutes. We were really pressuring them, the first 15 minutes, and then we just stopped playing. I don't know what happened. It's like we were comfortable with the one goal. CR7, Ronaldo was trying overhead kicks for fun. I think he tried like 3 or 4 overhead kicks in that first half. Ben White cleared one of them. Ben White is, I think Ben White is also good in terms of bringing the ball forward today as well. And then between the 21st minute and that 5th minute, it was a bit quiet. Fred making mistakes and then giving away a couple of good balls. Same with Partey, a few wayward shots, a few shots off targets. Martinelli did have a chance, though, that he should have taken in that 7th minute, at least hit the target. I have to say, if that was Saka coming from that side, like it would have been, because he's the one who's been playing on that side, that would have been a goal. But unfortunately, Martinetti? Who's Martinetti? Who's Martinetti? Martinelli fluffed his shot and it went off target. I really wanted that second goal because I knew United wouldn't fail to score because they have Ronaldo, obviously. And Maguire did take a few shots as well. Those are the kind of shots that were happening between the 21st minute and the 35th minute. And then we got a free kick in a dangerous position, still 1-0 ahead. If we can get this free kick on target and get a second goal, you never know. The goalkeeper could punch it. He could foul to Smith-Rowe, Aubameyang, or anyone to score. So just hit the target. But Partey hit Aubameyang. Again, you can see where it's going. Aubameyang has not been having the best of last 1.5 years, not at all. Then obviously in the 43rd minute, I said it in the 42nd minute. I've seen it so many times over the years. United scoring against us right before halftime. I've seen it so many times. There was that goal where Nani and Rooney ran past our midfield and defense on a counter-attack and they scored. Rooney, that was right before halftime. I remember there was another Nani chip at the Emirates. It was right before halftime. I remember Valencia, I think, assist to something at the Emirates as well, right before halftime. I've seen United scoring against us right before halftime so many times. So I was just saying, keep your concentration. If we can get to halftime 1-0, then look at the likes of Saka to come in and get a second goal. But obviously that didn't happen. We let Bruno get that chance and he made it 1-1. I feel like that is an easy chance to let him have. Fred as well. Fred was getting really involved in everything and we made it 1-1. Obviously disappointing to lose the lead right before halftime, but even at 1-1, you still have a chance to win the game. You just have to make a few things right in the second half, a few better decisions in the final third in the second half, maybe bring in a couple of players in the second half, but nope. Gabriel did have a chance from a corner again. We started the second half very fast, got a couple of corners. Gabriel had a chance. The keeper saved it. And then right after that, Ronaldo had another shot. Ramsdale saved it. I think Ramsdale did well for most of it as well. Again, he always does well. And then obviously Ødegaard. Man, before we get to Ødegaard, let's go to Ronaldo's goal. I felt like that was too easy. Ronaldo found himself in too much space. You cannot let Ronaldo have that much space. You cannot do that. And we did it again. I'm not sure. I'll have to watch the game again. I'm not sure whose mistake that was. Was it Tavares letting them cross the ball because that was too easy? and Ronaldo made it 2-1, and United were 2-1 ahead. That was a goal in the 43rd minute and the 52nd minute, like right before halftime and right after halftime. That's the worst time to concede those goals. Right before halftime and right after halftime, because your game plan changes. Whatever Arteta was thinking to tell these players in the 40th minute, by the time we get to the 52nd minute, that whole game plan has changed, because now we have to try and get our own goals. 1 goal to equalize and 2 goals to win the game, maybe even 3, because I would have still expected United to get another goal, which they did. So luckily, we did equalize immediately. I liked that response from Arsenal in the 54th minute. We did respond quickly, got that Ødegaard goal. But the one thing, you can look at that 2 different ways. Let me know how you're looking at that. Are you looking at it like Arsenal waited for United to score so that we wake up and then get our goal? Are you looking at it, no, like we actually responded very well? After they scored their second goal, we responded well and got our second goal as well. And then even after that, I was like, I predicted a 2-2 during this game, by the way. I was like, nah, there's 40 minutes to go. Surely there'll be more goals. Tavares made an error in the 63rd minute to almost give them a chance. They created a chance from that. Luckily, I think they shot over the ball something. But Tavares, apart from that, I think he was okay. And then in the 65th minute, Aubameyang did have a shot. White running through the midfield again. I think I'm loving Ben White, actually. This is another game where we've lost, just like Liverpool, and I don't think Gabriel and Ben White played badly. Unless they watch that game again. And yeah, Ronaldo did score. I think they should have been marking him for the second goal. But obviously, as I said again in the preview, you can mark Ronaldo all you want, but he'll definitely get at least 2 or 3 chances in a game. That's just how he is, and that's how he knows how to create space for himself. And then in the 67th minute, Fred was literally going nowhere. Why did Ødegaard have to foul him? Again, last game against Newcastle, Ødegaard was lucky not to concede a penalty. We were supposed to concede a penalty in the game against Newcastle. The referee didn't spot it. I know as well, even Arsenal was supposed to have a penalty in this game. The referee didn't check it for some reason, but Maguire was very clumsy as well, but we won't go into that. Ødegaard, why would you do that? That was Fred. It's not like it was Rashford or Ronaldo in the box. Fred was going nowhere. I would have probably shot it off target, probably. And Ødegaard decided to foul him and give them an easy chance to goal. And I think we continued for like 20 seconds, and I was like, surely he'll check that. If we escape with that, I will be lucky. And obviously, they told him to check, and he gave that penalty. I thought Fernandes would take it. Ronaldo took it as well. Right down the middle, 3-2. Again, we have to fight and try and look for another goal. I mean, we went down. We went behind twice and made the work harder for ourselves. Good penalty from Ronaldo, straight down the middle. I think we brought in Saka after conceding the goal. Saka came on for Smith Rowe. Surprised Smith Rowe went off, but Smith Rowe has played so many games, by the way. So I'm guessing he has to rest a few minutes. And then in the 75th minute, Aubameyang did have another chance, which obviously was offside afterwards, but he literally passed it to the goalkeeper. And I'm Aubameyang's biggest supporter, but I'm quite worried. You cannot miss all those chances. And the thing is that why I always say start Aubameyang is because I also don't trust Lacazette in terms of scoring goals. Lacazette doesn't score goals as well. That's the thing. If we had another striker on the bench, let's say like we did Giroud over the years, like something different, I would have brought in Giroud right away or start him in the next game. But I don't think whoever we are bringing in, Lacazette, I don't think Lacazette is also, he doesn't have that killer instinct as well. I think Lacazette has lost it since he joined Arsenal. Like he had it in the first couple of seasons. Last season, both of them were missing so many chances. And then this season, I don't think Lacazette has that killer instinct in terms of getting goals. I don't know what you guys think. But then Aubameyang has lost it as well. So you have to say, I think January definitely need a striker in January. We have to get a striker in January, not only because he's going, not only because Aubameyang is going to the African Cup, but just because as well they are not performing, and we need a striker. We don't create that many chances, but the few you create, like away to at Anfield or away at Old Trafford, you need to take those chances seriously. So Aubameyang again missing that chance, very, very disappointing. And then in 78th minute, we brought in Lacazette and Nketiah for Ødegaard and Aubameyang. I'll probably have brought in Pepe, not Nketiah. Nketiah, as I say, doesn't fill me up with confidence, unfortunately. That's just how he is. Anytime he comes on, I don't feel like, wow, Nketiah is on. So, and then in the last 10 minutes, Saka got like 3 openings on the right side, but I think he was a bit slow in terms of shooting the ball, and Fred was covering really well. I think Telles was covering really well. And then at this moment, you're losing hope. You're definitely losing hope. It's looking like another 3-2 defeat at Old Trafford. I've seen these days at Old Trafford so many times where things just go badly. We even play well. I don't even think we played badly, but then obviously it doesn't go our way and we lose the game. So positives from the game, I'd say again, Smith Rowe scoring. It looks like he's our best finisher right now. Again, I think Tavares had a decent game. I think El Neni coming on, maybe I wouldn't have kept him on for 90 minutes, but I don't think El Neni was bad. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think El Neni was that bad. Usually you'd expect someone to lose the ball and all that, but I don't think El Neni was that bad. I've not written anywhere that El Neni lost the ball. I don't remember anywhere where El Neni actually lost the ball. So yes, sideway passes, which you don't like, but I think he was just there to cover and to allow Partey to go forward, I think, which he did. So I think El Neni is not a negative. I think he was okay. Another positive maybe is, I don't know, taking the lead. I'd say, again, I'd go against the negatives and say we lost the lead. We allowed them 2 goals within 7 minutes. Aubameyang, again, not looking good. Conceding 3 goals, obviously. We've lost, we've played 5 big games this season and we've lost 4 of them. So that is a worry. Away at Anfield, you'd expect it. I'm not thinking about that Liverpool game. Liverpool are smashing everyone by 4 or 5. But this United game, I definitely think about it because I think they've only won like 2 games in 7 or 8. So going there and then allowing them to get all 3 points is quite disappointing. But yeah, I'll come to the player ratings. Let me see what you guys have to say. Disappointing, as you can imagine. It's just disappointing losing to United. Yep, Cookie says sometimes this game is cruel. It is. So for us, it does feel like it's all the time, by the way. We deserved more. We did. I think that game should have been a draw. I don't think United deserved to win. I don't think Arsenal deserved to win either. That's why I'm saying it should have been a draw. I mean, if they didn't get that penalty, I think it would just have drifted off and the game would have ended 2-2. We weren't the better team, but we weren't poor. Should have had a draw exactly. Anu says, Glenn, good day, good day. Katie needs to be back in the team. No cross from Nuno. I mean, I think Nuno crossed the ball a few times, but not accurate crosses, if you know what I mean. Like, we don't have Giroud in the team. We don't have Crouch in the team for those crosses, man. We don't have those players. The Ronaldo penalty is very, very avoidable. Yeah, necessary. And this is the 3rd time I'm seeing Ødegaard fouling people in the box. You can't do that. That narrows it to 2-2, and both the other goals are preventable. Either way, we needed to keep Emil on for the full 90 to outscore them at 4-3. Now, I think another advantage I'd say, I think our second goal was nicely worked. And also another advantage is Martinelli, who was quite good. The pace, he was giving the defenders in the midfielders a hard time. What a ball to him and what a cross, and Ødegaard finishing with his right foot. All those are positives, but negatives as well, giving away that penalty. I think that's United's first penalty, like since they lost to Aston Villa like 3 months ago. Tactical says mistakes. Sub should have been on way faster. What I would have done after when was that? 54th minute. After Ødegaard scored that goal, I would have brought in Saka for, who was I going to take off? Saka. I would have brought in Saka for Ødegaard actually. I've actually brought in Saka for Ødegaard, and I was also thinking bring in Lacazette and drop El Neni, especially after we went down 3-2. Take off El Neni, put Ødegaard if you're still on the pitch in midfield, and then put Lacazette up front. But then Aubameyang missed that chance, and I was thinking, even if you take Aubameyang, what do you bring on? That's the problem. Do you bring on Ketia? I don't think so. So maybe say take off Aubameyang and bring in Pepe, but we brought in the likes of Ketia who don't fill me up with confidence, unfortunately. Also stand about how El Neni gets in this team. But I don't think El Neni did poorly, by the way. Had to be Niles for me. I think Mikel went in to try and get a point, and he's resting Lokonga and Ainsley for Everton now. Speaking of Everton, we have to win that game. We lost to Liverpool. We had to win Newcastle. I didn't want us to lose to United. I was hoping for a draw. But now, since we lost this one, our next 3 games are Everton away, Southampton at home. Let me just check here. I think, let's see, where is the graphic? We have Newcastle. We had Newcastle United, and then Everton, Southampton. I think after that it's going to be West Ham and Leeds. I think after that we're going to play against West Ham and Leeds, which is not easy. West Ham is not an easy game at all. Last season we played them and they were 3-0 up within 20 minutes. So Everton, we have to win. Everton, we simply have to win. Now we can't drop any more points because Tottenham have Norwich next. They'll probably win. They'll go past us because we play on the Monday, and also United play on the Sunday. So there's a chance that we could be 6th or 7th by the time we play on the Monday. Cookie also says very few players had the attacking energy and fight that we've seen in recent weeks. Let me just put this in red. It's a bit hard to see. Awesome. Very few players had the attacking energy and fight that we've seen in recent weeks. Hopefully it's back by Monday. Thumped by Liverpool, beat Newcastle, beaten United. Now we need to get back. Now, as I said, we played Chelsea, big game, we lost. We played City, big game, we lost. We played Liverpool, big game, we lost. We've played United, big game, we've lost. We beat Tottenham at home. So, I mean, if you lose all 8 of the big games and then you win all the others, you'll still get top 4, which is good. But will we really win all the others? We can't just let these teams beat us. Obviously, now when United come to our place, we can't let them beat us again. Because those are the teams we're going to be fighting with. West Ham, United, Tottenham, Leicester will still be there as well. Sentiment says best young coach in the world. Who are you talking about? Carrick or Arteta? Same way we played a lot of games this season: Newcastle, Leicester, Villa, Norwich, Burnley, Watford. We were crap, as you say, and we was cowardly again today. I don't think today we played badly. Let me know. Let me get other people's opinion. Did we play badly today? I think we committed errors, and they were fateful errors, unfortunately. We committed errors. If we didn't give away that penalty, it would have been 2-2. I would have expected us to create more chances because it's United. They've been conceding 5s and 4s every time, but we didn't, unfortunately. I don't know why. With Ronaldo, even our bench, we will win because we win because United wouldn't score the first goal and going 1-1, then immediately 2-1. If Bruno scores penalty, then they have zero confidence to get a second. I mean, as I said, I put a poll in the chat asking if we had Ronaldo in the game, would we have won it? I think that's because Aubameyang has been missing so many chances. The game was nice, says Goffwen. The game was nice, but the problem is White, Tavares, and Aubameyang. Come on, the problem is not Ben White and Tavares. Oh, come on. Ben White did not play badly. Ben White did not play badly. Come on, Goffwen. Come on. Ben White did not play badly. Aubameyang, I agree with. Who else? I mean, as I saw United fans saying today, Tomiyasu is excellent, and I think Tomiyasu was brilliant again today. I think Martinelli was brilliant. Partey did win a few of the 50-50 collisions with Fred, which is not hard to do anyway, but he did win the midfield battle against Fred and McTominay. Aubameyang disappointing. Smith Rowe, okay, got the goal that we wanted him to score. Ødegaard, I mean, you wouldn't make a case for Ødegaard and Aubameyang starting next time, obviously, so I would be surprised if they started on Monday. White is close to being an English international, exactly, so I'm surprised that someone is saying Ben White is the problem. Ben White cannot be a problem from that game. Well done, Ramsdale, again, kept attaining the job, stabbed an embarrassing scoreline. Really? Let me just check the stats. I need to check the stats, Sentiment. I need to check the stats. He did save Ronaldo's shots early on in the second half. I'm pretty sure we had more corners, and Arsenal took 17 shots, 8 of them on target, and United took 14 shots, 10 of them on target. Those were many shots on target. You rarely have 18 shots in total on target. I don't think Ramsdale... I think there were like 3 or 4 players from our team who outperformed Ramsdale, to be honest. Elneny did well, same as Tavares and Gabriel and Tomiyasu. I think Smith Rowe did well as again. I think, as you said, Ramsdale did okay. Tavares was okay. I don't agree with Ben White being the problem or Ramsdale saving us. De Gea saved United. Both keepers were November player of the month for clubs. Yeah, they are good. Both keepers were good again. Babu also says time to bench Oba and Partey. Kids can't keep carrying them all the time. Yeah, I'm a supporter of Aubameyang, but surely next time you can start him. Obviously, there's a lot of games, so Lacazette has to get a chance to start as well. Martinelli, I think you have to start him again. He played very well. Hopefully, his injuries don't come back. Pepe, surely you're going to see him somewhere. Saka's rested today, so he's going to start next game. Lokonga is going to start as well. So let's see how it goes. I think Ødegaard should be benched for Laka and Martinelli. Laka up front, Emil in the 10, Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right. I guess that is what you're going to see next time. Been saying Martinelli deserves more chances, is finally getting them. He played very well. Partey, Oba, Ødegaard were the weakest links. Oba, yes. Ødegaard, yes. Although he got a good goal, but apart from that, yeah. Partey was not a weak link, Babu. Oh, I think he, as I said, I think he did win the midfield battle against those players, Fred and McTominay, which is not easy to do anyway. Ødegaard did okay, but a few errors like the penalty. So, I mean, that's what everyone has to say, like different opinions. Obviously, they expect different opinions. Some people are saying Ben White played badly. Some people are saying Ben White played well. Some people are saying Ramsdale was the man of the match. Some people are saying Saka should have not come on for Smith. It just all depends. But I'm going to record the player ratings video separately because it's very late. Anyway, so thank you for watching. I wanted to keep it short. Not the best of results to really be hyped about. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and I'll catch up with you guys very, very soon.